Welcome to Cardin. While on a quest, so to speak, to obtain a copper-load artifact known as the ambiguous sapphire, night is fast approaching, forcing Turboo, Scheider and Naidel to camp for the night in a woodland glen. I should collect more wood for the fire. Couldst thou keep watch, Naidel?
Aye, be careful out there.
I'll come, Scheider.
No, stay here, Turboo.
But
Stay where I can see you.
why should I listen to you?
Because I have the task of protecting you.
And
As a Vestav, I must not fail my task. Stay here.
if I remember rightly, Extorsia said your task was to watch over Turbo, not to make sure Turbo sits and does nothing.
I cannot watch over you if you're over there.
Oh, alright. That's a nice axe.
You mean us? Aye. We fight well together.
You're very quiet, aren't you?
Aye.
Are you always this quiet?
Always.
Why?
I do what is required. Nothing more.
That's boring.
It is a job.
Why not live a little?
If I lose concentration, my efficiency drops.
Is that a problem?
Aye.
See that pheasant over there?
What about it?
Bet you 5 numas I can hit it with an arrow.
Impossible.
Really?
Judging by the light, the distance, and your age. Aye.
We'll see. That's 5 coins, please.
You are a capable young lady.
Good to know.
And now we can eat, yes?
If I can work out how to cook a pheasant.
Of course.
I will rest here for a moment.
Good idea, sir.
It looks right according to the map. I believe we're nearly there.
Ah, sir, the cold air biting at your skin. It's so good being back home.
I don't think we're going to get there before dark though. We better find some shelter. We must rest if we're going to speak to Jalbal with us tomorrow. In any case, the horses need watering.
What about that village over there?
Is it safe to go there?
Safe, sir.
I do happen to be the right-hand man of the Lady Extorsia. If Ranyon's troop reside there,
They would not stay at the village of Loss out of choice, sir. The nearby waterfall is rather noisy at this time of year.
it seems the best option then. Even if it meant we can't get any sleep. Will there be another place for us?
I'm sure they will have some room for us somewhere, sir.
Very good. We're still all here.
Yes, sir.
Then let's go. Come, the sun has nearly set.
The soothsayer, sire.
Good. Leave us.
Yes, sire.
Tomorrow, the thorn has been in my side for over 10 years will be removed. And the best part, I will pull it out myself. But I must be certain that is where you come in, soothsayer.
What do you require this evening, Your Majesty?
Another prophecy.
I'll need to meditate again, sire.
Well, if you cannot manage it, I can always replace you.
Oh, no, Your Benevolence. I only mean my powers are like gambling. The more you indulge them, the less you ultimately gain.
Oh, very good. Now tell me something regarding Extorsia's death, if you please.
Extorsia's death? I'd wager he'd have something planned. I'd better check things out. I shall begin right away, sire, if Your Majesty wishes.
Yes, carry on.
Would it be possible for me to meditate here, Your Grace?
Why, here.
This room has a good connection to the spirit world, sire.
Oh, very well.
Right. What's he up to? Nice goblet. No focus. Oh, here's the sceptre of birth and death. That's strange. Ranyon said the sun on the top represents birth and death. What did he say? Represents itself. How can death represent itself? It couldn't be. A hidden blade. Death represents itself, of course. That's what he means. Oh, Tamrin, I should have known Ranyon would try something like this. How long have I got? For the love of the ambassadors, they're meeting tomorrow morning at dawn. I have to send word to Extortia immediately. Her life may depend on it.
The following morning, after an early start, Scheider, Turboo and Naidel have reached their destination, a coastal cliff at the northernmost part of Cardin. Here, Scheider hopes to find the entrance to the chamber where the ambiguous sapphire resides. Nearly there, I believe.
Good, it feels as if we've been climbing this hill for hours. My bow's digging into me.
They do not carry it on your back all of the time.
I don't know when I might need it. Racing though, isn't it? Really makes you feel alive.
Aye.
So, anyway, Scheider, where do you expect to find the sapphire in a place like this?
Dost thou see the town down there?
Near the beach?
It is called March from Sea, the first Cardinian settlement. Also where the Way of the Coprolodes was founded.
The first Cardinian settlement?
Indeed. It was here that our ancestors came to Cardin. The landing stone they left is there, on the edge of the cliff.
What is the significance of this?
Well, if I were to hide an important sapphire around here, I'd probably put it in a cave. A cliff like this must be full of them.
Exactly correct. Scriptures state that it is kept in a cave tunnel in this very cliff, and the sole remaining entrance, I believe, is under the landing stone.
Naidel?
Aye. Oh, you want me to move it, don't you?
Aye.
Give me a moment.
Are you alright, Scheider?
I twisted my ankle on the way up. Tamrin cursed that path.
Can you carry on?
I shall. As the only Coprolode, I should be the one to retrieve the sapphire.
Naturally.
Good work, Naidel. It seems my hunch was correct.
Let's go in then.
Aye. Let us get out this wind.
Back at the outskirts of Telhorn, Extortia has arrived once again to meet King Ranyon. But does she yet know the threat he poses against her? Only time will tell.
Hush, girls, stay alert. It's time.
Aye, my lady.
Why, if it isn't Extortia.
Well, do you respect your own life enough to end the suffering of the people?
I have no intention of surrendering, and there is nothing you or anyone else can convince me otherwise.
You do realise that stepping down is your only chance.
Oh, on the contrary, you seem to forget, Extortia. I have the resources of the whole of Cardin. You have a puny rebellion. To me, giving up is your only chance.
That act will not work on me.
Of course. You're a big girl now, Extortia. You don't need me to tell you you've gone too far. You always were an obsessive.
You think I am obsessive? Look at yourself, Ranyon. Your lust for power has corrupted your judgment.
Well, nobody can deny him the power I yield. You will fall, Extortia, as your mother did before you.
If you're referring to the curse...
Any woman can have the ambition to become Queen of Cardin, but in the course of 1,000 years, only a handful have achieved it, and even then, they simply become an echo of time. Either way, nobody will remember your name.
We have nothing more to discuss.
Ah, I noticed the weapon you bring today, not the blade of Delva. You stole from my daughter.
I use my own sword.
You should relish in the spoils of your labours, Extortia. Every good leader knows that.
But I am not a leader like you, Ranyon. It does not matter which blade I use. I can still defeat you. That is all that matters.
I don't believe it matters which blade I use either. Does it?
To be continued.